everyone. So welcome to Ologists of Geek podcast. So today we will talk with a game developer about their journey, and they are developing a game like Wukong, but in another type of style. So let's hear what he has to say.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much for having me in this podcast. My name is Esteban Beresoto. I'm here on behalf of my team, and we are going to talk about the development of Unga Land. Andrea, thank you so much for the compliment. I think we are not in that level of Wukan, but definitely we want to make something nice for this game.
Tell me about more about your game.
uh, Unga Land born from a friend of mine. Uh, his name is Aldo Illanes. He wanted to explore the less explored concepts from video games. That's when this prehistoric theme came up. While these games already exist, we think uh, they are kind of old, so we wanted to put emphasis uh, on this theme. At the beginning, the game started to be a big multiplayer game, but due to the technical difficulties, and it was our first project, so we decided to dial it back and make like a single player game, like an adventure platformer game with some combat. So that's how the game started. No,
Can you tell us more about the world of Unga Land? What make it different from the other prehistoric settings?
today the concept of the prehistoric, as I told you before, it remains like not explored too much. So that give us freedom to do new things. So we wanted to introduce an alternate prehistoric. For instance, we have a dinosaur who splits fire, or we have a hybrid of creatures mixed with frogs and chameleons. We have a very big influence from um, the show Adventure Time, when they have really nice environments, and sometimes they have a little things that breaks that environment. Let's say it's a prehistoric environment, and and in some of the background you will find a television or a microwave. So sometimes that will help us to make a little twist in what we're seeing. So it's not really a prehistoric, it's something else behind it. So that's what we wanted to bring into our project. So we wanted to have some difference between the prehistoric, maybe combine it with a future or combine it with a sci-fi. Um, as I told you, this kind of concept give us a lot of freedom to make this twist or plops to the story. No, um, I wanted to say the world is also really vibrant in colors. It has a cartoonish style, and we want to focus really in the comedy rather than the violence. The violence will be like no blood and no explicit violence, so we make the project accessible for pretty much all the audiences. And some important thing that I have to mention about this world of Unga Land, it will be the primal seeds. They are ancient artifacts that they are in form of the spheres, and they grant you abilities. So abilities like explosion or teletransportation or black holes of corrosion. No, so these primal seeds are they are the core of the world of the Unga Land.
Hopefully soon I will see some gameplay footage about that too.
Yeah, it will be for sure. It will be for sure a footage with that showing you that.
If I pronounce correctly, who is Ugi and what motivates him in the story?
Ugi is this guy right here. He will be the main character of the game. So Ugi is the member of the tribe of the Ungas.
Sweet.
Um, he is an adventurous child. No, he's a kid who likes
Hmm.
to explore, and also he's very naive and clumsy. So we have to take advantage of these features of these personalities to make a lot of comedy into the game. No, um, Augie becomes the protagonist of this story of this game by accident. He didn't want to be the hero of the game. That is the that's what we want to make. We don't want to make the typical hero. I want to be the hero. I want to beat everything. As I told you, he will be the hero by accident because he strive um, every year, every time, um, make like a ritual where they send a guy to collect these primal seeds. So this time he gets picked by out of nowhere, and they throw it to the island, and now he had to get this primacy. So he gets involved in this adventure that he didn't ask for, but he's going to return victorious, not as the hero they seek, but as the brute they need. So even though he's clumsy, he will be able to do all the tasks and overcome all the challenges the game throws at him.
Sounds very, very interesting. How does the primordial seed, if I pronounce correctly, it's not
Yeah,
my
yeah,
first
yeah.
language, so ability collection system work and what role does it play in the gameplay?
So this is kind of quick. We will say the primal seed is the core of the game. Is the main mechanic as well. Um, so this ability system is we will have this primal seed all around the world. No, we can find it maybe behind of a tree, or when we break a rock, uh, when we defeat a boss or something like that. No, so we can find these primal seeds, and we can equip these primal seeds um, on our weapon, and we can use it as we want. We can collect as many as we have, but we just only have three at a time, as long with three weapons. So we can switch these primal seeds and the weapon we want to achieve different goals. I Let me do an example in the game. We have a sword, a short sword that you can throw it, but it's not going to go that far away.
Hmm.
But you have a boomerang who is going to throw it and it's gonna go far away. So if you have place that kind of seem unreachable, you have to find your teletransport primal seed, put it in your boomerang, and throw it, and go to that place. Uh, I think that is the collection system work. That is the as I say that is the um, core mechanic of the game, and this is a very important piece of the world and all of the lore who involves Unga Land. Yep.
Think what are some of the biggest challenges players can expect to face on the island?
Well, the biggest challenges they can expect will be a variety of minor enemies. They will have another members of the another tribes. They will have animals. They have insects. Um, Also, they will encounter traps and puzzles and natural dangers like I don't know water, lava, mm, plants that are venom. Uh, and also, we wanted to focus on challenging boss fights. So everything will prepare you. The game, as long as you progress, it will prepare you to this fight because we want to the boss fight be really challenging and not too easy to pass to overcome. So you have to learn how to use your abilities, how to learn to use the weapon, and your reflexes and maybe your memory, so you can maybe know the pattern of the boss, so you can defeat it. That I will say that will be the biggest challenges of the player they can expect will be
Hmm.
the boss fights.
And your biggest challenges you face it in creating Unga Land as a game developer,
Oh yeah,
if you can
that's
answer to that.
yeah, definitely. That will be a long one, but I'm gonna try to make it brief. Um, First of all, working on a project with a zero budget, so we don't have any budget for this project now. So we just um, uh, have to make it when we have free time. So every artist on the team has his own job, his own family, his own things to do, and we get together and we're trying to make this thing. So the biggest challenge obviously is the money,
Hmm.
and that reflects on time. So
You're
this
planning a Kickstarter campaign for the game, a Kickstarter one?
yeah,
Can
yeah,
you share what kind of support you have to receive from the
yeah,
community?
yeah, of course. Before responding to the Kickstarter, I'm gonna tell you some of the other challenges. We are become sometimes the challenges will be also the learning new softwares,
Hmm.
and another bigger challenge it was agree with the team when we have a new idea for the game, or maybe I have a new idea for a mechanic, and we have to agree with all the people of the team, so we can make it happen. That
Yeah,
was some of the biggest challenges. Um, Regarding of the Kickstarter campaign, mm, obviously we want to support the financially support the project, no?
yeah,
But in addition to that, we wanted to um, we wanted to build a community that connects directly with our creative process. No, we want to make the community really involved and give us ideas, give us feedback, so we can reflect those ideas and feedback on the game. So they will be a active part on this project. No, the support goes beyond funding. It allows of the community to be part of the actual development. We want to the community to connect really with the style, so they can share our love we are putting on this project. No,
yeah.
uh, yeah, that is the plan for the Kickstarter, that support all the development, and we can grow from there.
So, how does Unga Land stand out from the other action adventures platforms?
We got inspiration. Yeah,
Hmm.
we is really we think is really difficult to innovate or make something really new. So we wanted to have some strong reference to make Unga Land, no?
Yeah.
So let's say we got Crash Bandicoot, Ratchet and Clank, Elden Ring, Bloodborne as
Hmm.
our main reference, and we're trying to mix it. So let's say uh, we got from Crash Bandicoot the Briband word, the style, and the aesthetic,
Hmm.
and we combine that with the fast pace and and the dynamic play that Ratchet and Clank giving you. No, then we combine that with the challenging enemies and the environments and the combat that Elden Ring provides, and also with the rich, deep history and mythology that Bloodborne give you. So we're trying to make an effective mix of these genres of the game. That maybe sounds like a difficult thing to do, but that is what we are trying to make, no, trying to raise another kind of game
Mm.
with a mix of these styles.
Can you tell us a bit more about your team and how you work together to bring the game to life?
Yeah, of course. We are a team of at one point I think we were like a 10 people team.
10
uh,
people.
yeah, but as I say, because it was a zero budget project, sometimes people came, do little things, and then disappear. um, but the core team, we are like 5 people. The core team are 5 people. We are always working, communicating, and doing the stuff. So I want to name them. They deserve to be named. So Aldo Illanes is as I told you, is the creator. He's a passionate gamer. He's doing the heavy lifting on the programming and stuff, and he's also like a 10 years experience concept artist. No, myself, Esteban Verde Soto. Um, I have like a 15 years of experience in the 3D industry. I do character modeling for a project. My last project was Rubble and Crew at Nickelodeon, who is a spin-off of Paw Patrol. I have been working on Polly Pocket for Mattel. Um, right now, I'm working in Titan One Studios, who is a game studio here in Canada. Um, Also, we have Alejandro Sillero, who is our animator. He's in Spain. Um, he's a really good animator. We have a Gonzalo Cuyano. Uh, he is our prop and environment artist. He's from Argentina. And also we have Alvaro Blanco, who is our concept artist. He also lives in Spain. So we are an experienced team, and also we are, how do you say? We are from different parts
Time
of the world.
zones,
Time
countries.
zones. So it's kind of difficult to sometimes to agree in a meeting or something like that, but we will make it work. And I think we'll make it work because we are passionate creators,
Mhm.
uh, and united by this love for creativity, for video games, and for storytelling. I think that is what I can say about the team.
How about the game? What is the plan do you have with the game for the game?
Yeah, well, I would say the
Coming
plan.
soon,
Yeah,
launch.
I would say the plan is really ambitious,
Tell me
but
more about it.
yeah, we are gonna make we're trying to make little steps.
Hmm.
So
Baby steps.
yeah, the first plan is making the prototype, who is almost ready. So we want to
Oh.
make a prototype who is like 20 minutes, 30 minutes long, so that people have a taste how this will be. Um, and then if we can raise the funds, um, we want to make a base game, so it will be maybe 2 3 hours gameplay, so that will be established the core gameplay, the main campaign at the world of Unga Land, no. And we will expand from there, adding more features, more environments, more challengers, and as the games grow, no.
Yeah.
And the biggest plan we have for the project is make it a franchise, extend
Oh.
extend this beyond the video games, maybe make a show, merchandising or something like that. um, the other day I was chatting with some friends in the studio, and we were discussing about this, where sometimes a video game is just a marketing tool for a show or a movie, or vice versa, no? Um,
Hmm.
a movie or a show is just a marketing tool for a video game. So I think we were trying in the beyond future to make something like that. So one product helps another product. Um, and yeah, I will say the sky is a limit, but we have to start from something.
Any embargo that might you have? A
Sorry,
future
what?
embargo, like a release date or a coming soon one?
Oh yeah, yeah.
A
The
plan, an
Kickstarter.
idea.
Yeah, yeah. We are sure next year in January or February we will release this prototype demo along
Mhm.
with the Kickstarter campaign. So for sure, January 2025, you will get hands on the play of Unga Land.
Thank you. What has been the most rewarding part of developing Unga Land so far?
Actually, is seeing the quality we have achieved.
Yeah,
Uh, Sometimes when you see I don't want to say anything about other projects, but when you see an indie game, the quality of the visual is not that good.
yeah.
So seeing that our quality is kind of really good, is really rewarding. Also bring our ideas already come to life. So that is really when I make a character and I see him moving in the screen is really nice, no? And
Mm-hmm.
also witnessing the interest and the support from the public in social media has been really good. So we have been posting some stuff in groups, Reddit and social media, and we receive really good feedback. They love what they see. Um, Sometimes we have a little mistakes and they help us fix it. But in generally, Wadunga Land gives to the public, I think is really good because a lot of people like it, and that speaks for itself and help us to think we are doing the right thing, and we want to make it happen.
How do you image players interacting with the world of Unga Land beyond the main story?
Well, we want to encourage the player to explore, no,
Yeah.
to explore the island. We don't want them to go in a straight line and just go and challenge the boss. So we are hidden a lot of stuff on the world, even though it's not an open world. I want to clarify that it's not going to be an open world game. It's going to be like pretty narrow and restricted, but you will have space to explore. So that's what we wanted to do with the players, so they can interact, they can go places, and they can reveal the mysteries, new characters, new items, and all of this will enrich the adventure. No,
Mm-hmm.
we aim to ensure that the difficulty is not going to be that bad, so you can go to different and alternative routes uh, to achieve the same to overcome the same challenges, no?
Mm-hmm.
So we want to say is you can go this way or this way and you will do fine. You will overcome this challenge in this game. um, yeah, I think that is the main vision for the players to interact with the Unga Land.
And the last question, if you still have a little time.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
What message or feeling do you hope players take away after playing Unga Land?
um, well, even though this is just a prototype, we wanted to see we wanted to that the people see the effort and the love we are putting into the project, no?
Mm-hmm.
um, uh, and we wanted to they know that we can deliver a quality product, and an effective blend between these genres. We will say Metroidvania and Souls like.
Yeah.
Uh, Metroidvania and Souls like sounds like a big words in the gaming industry. So that's why we wanted to take this with uh, careful and say we want to try to blend this one into two and get something new. No,
Mhm.
that is the message, and most importantly, we want them to have fun. So if you buy a game, it's because you want to have fun. So that is the actual goal, and the feeling when we are making Unga Land is that the player uh, have fun, basically.
Thank you very much for participating,
No, thank you for the
and
for the
hopefully
opportunity.
next time you will show us more about it.
Yeah, we will show you for sure. I think in the video they will show the promo we have. Um, so you will have the chance to see a little of
Can
animation
the
of.
game to be wishlist for now
Not yet.
or
Yeah,
next
yeah, yeah,
year?
yeah. They. I think we are preparing the Steam page to be released this year.
Yeah,
So the game eventually will be able to whitelist it, but not at the time. Is the Steam page is not ready, but it will be soon. It will be soon, definitely. And as I told you, the Kickstarter campaign it will be as well. Um,
the
you,
playtesting too.
mhm.
Okay.
Also, yeah, you can follow our social media. You can find us like unga.land and Instagram, and that will help us a lot.
Okay, many thanks for participating and hear you next time.
Yeah, thank you so much, Andrea. See you next time.
Click that mouse and warp into All Ages of Geek's website, your ultimate portal to everything geek culture. Here you'll find articles that speak your language, from the latest anime buzz to the coolest tech trends. Our mission? To celebrate geekdom in all its glory. Whether you're a gamer, a comic enthusiast, a 90s kid, or an anime aficionado, we've got something for you. Dive deep into them with All Ages of Geek.